here we are. We're playing The Sims Bustin' Out. I fixed the button mapping on this. You guys will be so proud of me. I didn't realize that it was in the settings for this emulator that I'm using. I thought that I could have just done it from the settings on my computer. I was wrong. So we can use the D-pad now. A and B are mapped correctly. I think we're going to be good. The first thing I'm going to do is turn the music down. All right, we're fine. So I was going to play the herbs again, like I was going to do part 2. That is coming, but I really wanted to play this. I don't have a lot of memories of this game compared to the herbs. We're going to do our best here. I'm not going to go as far through the goals as I did with the herbs. I don't think we're going to clear the first level today, but we're going to see what happens. We're just going to like speed run creating our character. The personality, to my understanding in this game, affects nothing. I don't think there's a single thing that has to do with the personality in here. It's not like the herbs where the personality test determines your rep group. This is just for show because this is in the time of like the original Sims being out. I think we're good. Oh, we got the letter. I forgot. Okay, let's read it. Welcome to Sim Valley, Diana. I am so excited to have you here for the summer. We may not be as big as Sim City, but we've got twice the character. Come see me as soon as you arrive. Uncle Hayseed. I love that we rode in like a pickup. My hair is not as dark as I wanted it to be. I think the darkest color was like a dark red or something, and that's not what I have for real life. Here we are. Morning, Uncle. No, we don't need help. Okay, this is what I was talking about in the herbs, how like I prefer the conversation options better there than in this game because some of these can be kind of ambiguous. I think they're like subjective in terms of like talking to the NPCs versus in the herbs it was very straightforward, like you're talking about a topic. This is like actual dialogue and a lot of it is very cringe. Let's just try to get his relationship up and give him the, I think we have a photo album or something. Yeah, we do. Okay, here we are. Nice place. Why, thank you. I try to make it cozy. Are you enjoying your surroundings? Yeah, they're fine. We have the same linear storyline at the beginning as we did in the herbs, where we have to just do the basics. We have to get acquainted. I was going to say associated. That too. We have to deal with our motives. And then eventually we're going to be working at the lawnmower job. I like how when you go inside the houses, there's like just generic noise. It's not like the music that keeps happening from the herbs where it like follows you around. I'm not used to the time and simoleons being up there. I'm so used to it being down in the bottom corner. I don't understand why we have to see our Sims thumbnail. I wish that like we could just see the time and stuff. Like there's no reason for me to see her thumbnail. None. You'll see too that obviously because this is the first original like Sims handheld game, that a lot of the animations that they used in this one, they took and put them into the herbs. Same with the voices too for some of the characters. He doesn't have a TV, I keep forgetting, so we have to get our fun up with the stereo. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to take his bed. Okay. Next, I think he's gonna have us fix everything in his backyard because it's all like broken. Yeah, we have to move everything from the backyard and we also have to fix it without dying. Like literally everything is broken. Obviously except the bed, but I mean like the fridge and the TV. I forgot about the chicken. He gives us more than what we moved in with in the herbs. We didn't get like a fridge or a TV or a decorative item. Oh. Well, I guess that we just have to move the broken items. I thought that we could repair them. Whatever, let's just go into the barn and bring everything and move it. I love the little like squirrels running around. I think they're so cute. It also trips me up how you can see inside the buildings like this, like from certain angles. I don't like it. I do like the ambient nighttime noises though that happen in this game because like in the herbs, there's nighttime music. I like both. I think that both have their place, definitely. But I wish that like in the herbs, there was this ambient noise. And down here, Oh, we don't have a shower. Okay, whatever. Well, I always put everything up in the loft space in the barn. Oh, and we do have a phone. See, so we got everything we need except for a shower, but that's okay because we can... How do I access my pockets? I am so used to playing Animal Crossing, and you'd think I wouldn't be because I was just playing the herbs, but I've been playing the herbs for DS, and in that game, you can press Y or whatever it is to access your pockets like you do in Animal Crossing. I guess I'm just not used to it. All right, we're done. Should I get my motives up first, though? That's the real issue. I am hungry. I know. Let's talk to him. Can we talk? No? Okay, great. Here we are. Yeah, I know. We have to fix it. Oh, this is... Okay, I was getting confused between this and the herbs, as usual. So we do have to earn mechanical in order to fix those items, which is what we do at the tractor. And I think in this game, we can earn more than one mechanical skill point. Let me go over here. I'm just gonna fast forward until we have what we need. Okay, we were able to get 2 mechanical skills and now we're just gonna repair these 2 items. I also think it's really funny that specifically in the barn, we hear all the chickens and roosters. I don't think this is normal in any of the other houses that you live in. You just hear ambient birds chirping and dogs barking. Come on, hurry up. Unfortunately, I think once we start making money, we lose the ability to have free food. I can't believe that we have to buy our own shower. In the herbs, they gave us a shower. Where is he? Hello? Uncle Hayseed? Are you in the house? Oh, thank God. Ah, here we go. We're going to be starting our lawn mowing job. All right, bye, whatever. I should probably get his relationship up more. Mow the lawn and get a promotion. Basically, we have to mow the grass and avoid the rocks. Like that. Oh, come on. We also have to avoid the flowers. You know, I like this, I think, more than Squeegee Clean, even though Squeegee Clean was more straightforward in the controls. This is kind of clunky to maneuver. I mean, I guess that's the point. It's a sit-down mower. I also think it's kind of funny that, literally we're here for the summer. We're mowing our uncle's lawn, and he just, promotes us. What is he going to promote us to? This is what nepotism is like, isn't it? The only thing that I remember really hating and struggling with in this game is making money. It is so hard to make money in this game and to have an income for your bills and to buy stuff. It's much more difficult than in the herbs. The rate of money that you make versus the cost of things, it's awful because in the herbs it's easier to make money. The games pay you more. We're a grass gobbler. Look at him. Look at this mobile game looking render of him. Yeah, I know. I would stink too after mowing a lawn. Oh, are you kidding me? We can't talk. I feel like they take longer to shower in this game than they do in the herbs. Maybe I'm wrong and I'm not paying as much attention, but I really genuinely feel like that's what's happening. Let's just go talk to him. I think that next we're going to be able to explore this area of town. We have to get the chickens. We're already at level 2? Okay. Well, I am pretty sure I know where some of the chickens are. I think one of them is in the biker bar. I think that there's one near the barn as well, near his little area. Ah, here we go. Come on, there we go. I don't want to talk to any of you people right now. That was Lottie Cash over there. I knew it. I have vivid memories of there being a chicken in this place. Wait, Detective Dan! So the Velocirooster is gonna be a recurring thing in this game. He's actually a villain. If you find him and you literally run into him, you will pass out. You will be sent to the hospital. You do, I think, need to gain more body skill or something. There's a whole mission line for it, and then you have to capture him. Wait, is that Giuseppe? I love that they made him sound Italian. We need to find the other chicken. Is there one in here? Damn it. I think we only have 3. We're not doing good. As soon as I find all of them, I think that we're going to stop here. Come on. There we go. I think that she's going to complain about being too tired. Let's eat something first. Wait a minute. Hello? Wait, is there one back here too? There is. Okay, we only have 2 more chickens left. Let's get our motives up a little bit and then we'll figure the rest of it out tomorrow. The nice sound of chickens clucking. I really need to get her a shower, but we're not going to be able to afford one with only 50 simoleons to our name. Let's find the other chickens. I'm pretty sure that one of them is in the general store. However, I don't think they're open yet, so let's mow the lawn. Weirdly enough, for me, this requires much more focus than squeegee clean. I feel like the jobs in this game go much harder than they actually need to. And at the end of the day, we're still going to get a very meager payout. You know what sucks about this is that if you mow over his flowers, you get docked pay. Even like to the point where if you start off with 0 and you mow over his flowers, you then like have a negative amount of money. I don't think I'm gonna get those. They're too close to the flowers. I got another promotion? Let's like eat and shower first, and then we'll get the other chickens, and then hopefully we'll buy ourselves a shower. That would be really nice. Can I even afford to eat anything is the real question. I'm pretty sure I can. Our money's looking a lot better than it was this morning. The good news is because we're cooking in our uncle's house, it's fireproof. So that's great. I just wish it didn't cost money to eat here. We need to get 2 more chickens. I don't know where they are. I hope that they'll be easy to find. Is there one in here? Yes, chicken. And I am 99% positive that there is one in the general store, because like where else would they be? I was wrong. Well, this sucks. Oh, but I can buy a shower. However, we got like not a lot of funds here. I like the countertops in this game better than in the herbs. In the herbs, I think we only had like 2 types of counters, and the wooden one had a wooden countertop. It wasn't like a tile one like this one or whatever. We're here for a shower. Let's just do it. But now, because we did that, we don't have a pocket space. So we need to go home, and we need to put our shower in the barn, and then we need to find our last chicken. I genuinely don't remember where it is. There we go. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to run around all of creation to find this thing, aren't I? I refuse. I absolutely refuse to use a guide, like a walkthrough or whatever. We found one that was over here. I guess I should talk to some of these people. Where's the last chicken? I'm gonna like lose my mind. I could have sworn it was in here, but like there's nowhere for it to go. Did I like not check here thoroughly enough? I mean, it's kind of hard like not to check here thoroughly enough, because again, there's nowhere for it to go, and we only have this small area to wander around in. Did I miss another one over here? Like, were there 2? I obviously missed one. I'm supposed to have 8. I didn't get like the goal complete. Yeah, I have to find 8 chickens. This should not be this hard. This is a game for kids. Who is this? Dusty Hog. This is Nora Zealot. She's Detective Dandyman's niece, and like we never see her again. She is not in the herbs, so I don't know what happened to her. I really wish that she was. Oh my god, the damn chicken. Finally! Now I have to just give them all to him. Can I just do it in like one go, or do I have to give them all 8 individually? Wait, I have a thing for you. Oh, thank God. I have to get rid of that stupid sofa. It's not mine anyway, so sell it to the bartender at the Burning Spoke, and you'll need to buy and install. I already got a shower. Whatever. I mean, I don't like the sofa anyway, but now I don't have anywhere to sit. I was just gonna say hopefully they give me a lot for it, but I think they only give you like 10 simoleons, and that really sucks. I think that the next bit of goals, we have to talk to either Dusty or Dan. We have not met you yet. Oh, I was wrong. It was 25 simoleons. My motives are not great. Can we just like sit and then use the bathroom? I just sold that to the guy and he just put it out. Oh, come on. Oh, good. I thought she was gonna use the bathroom. You know what's funny is they don't do that in the herbs. Like nobody else uses the facilities in any of the public spaces except your sim. If I dance, I can get my fun up for free. Look at the way they dance. This is so silly. Oh my god, I forgot about this guy. We have to fight him later on. He's gonna like murder us. All right, well, we need to talk to our uncle now. I'm pretty sure that like the beginning of the storyline in this game is a little similar to the herbs in that like we have to do the auction and we have to do like a few other things that are kind of like similar for the plot. But overall, we're not like trying to foil anybody's plans. We're just like a kid here for the summer. Excellent. Isn't it nice to have your own place? Yeah, it is. Finally, I can have my own shower. I do need to talk to Detective Dan. That's it? I just have to talk to Dan? Can I like find him now and talk to him? I doubt it. It's like 10 o'clock at night. Is he in here? No, but I haven't met you yet. I hated this guy. He was pretentious. No, he's not here. Well, we're hungry and we're tired, so let's just go to bed. I'm only saying that because I just want her to go home and speed through the night. She's not really that tired, although she is kind of hungry, but we don't really have a lot of money because we bought a freaking shower today. You know, if I was able to sleep on his bed, I think that our comfort could have gone up more. Like our comfort and energy, they could have gone up quicker because it's a higher motive bed. I'm pretty sure, at least. I'm almost positive that like because it's more expensive, it's easier to get your motives up faster. I feel like the motives in this game decay so quickly. I know that they kind of do in the herbs as well, but in the herbs you can get zizzles that like make your motives decay less quickly. And in this game, that's not an option. And I feel like half the battle is taking care of my sim and making sure they don't die or pee in public and then get sent to jail. Well, it's still early. I can't do the lawn mowing thing, I think, until like 7. Oh, I can do it now? I thought we couldn't do it until like 7 a.m. Wish me luck on trying not to destroy his yard. We're already off to a terrible start. At least the rocks, like, you don't lose money, I don't think. It just spins you around because it's annoying. The flowers are really what you have to watch out for. I hate how awkward it is to turn this giant machine. I'm sure it's like that in real life for sit-down mowers. I've never used one. This is painful. I'm trying to recoup what I lost when I bought the stupid shower. I don't think it's gonna go that well. Wish me luck. I think that after we talk to Dan and start this next mission line that we will be able to start working at Burning Spoke slinging smoothies, which I still to this day believe is beer. I'm looking forward to that because that at least requires like a different skill set than this. You just have to go by a meter. You're not like trying to avoid running over things. Although in that one you do have to avoid smashing the glass against the wall or having one of the bikers smash the glass against the wall. Dang it. Well, we made back what we spent, so that's good. I'm pretty sure we're not getting another promotion because I think we need another mechanical skill and we might need to be making more money. I don't know. I'll have to check that out. To be honest with you, I don't really care. Oh, I did not save. Let's do that. Jobs. So we need 3 mechanical and 2 body, and we can't get body until we go to the gym, which is not in this part of the neighborhood. I think we unlock that next, potentially. Then we can get mechanical at the library. This we haven't unlocked yet. This is what I'm talking about, Smoothie Slider. We're gonna hopefully do that today. I would like to unlock Smoothie Slider and then we'll quit. I know I said that I probably wasn't going to be doing like all of level 1, but at this point we're already like partway through level 2 because the way that this is in this game, it is a linear storyline, but it's not like that for the entire game. Later on, you can kind of like complete goals as they happen. Like it's not like some of them I think are necessary to complete before others, but it's not as much of a linear storyline as it is like now. I thought he would have been in here. Usually he hangs out in here. What do we have that I can't afford? Oh, a sink, a really expensive oven. What is the point of a dishwasher in this game? We don't have dishwashers in the herbs. Like genuinely, what is this? Obviously in the regular Sims, like your Sims clean their dishes, like they'll put them in the dishwasher instead of in the sink after having food because like if you have a dishwasher, they will prefer the dishwasher. But like, what is the point of it in this game specifically? There is none. However, we do have a countertop with a sink. I don't like this one, but it's cheaper. However, I think we're going to save our money. We don't need to buy anything. Unfortunately, all of the collectibles that we've been getting have no use right now because once we unlock the other part of the neighborhood and the labs, we will be able to recycle them. I was going to call him, but I have a feeling he's going to be around here somewhere eventually. So let's just like hang out. I don't want to call him and then have him tell me that he's somewhere I can't go. Like have him say that he's at the jail or the country restaurant or like at the beach or whatever. I want to find him myself because if I call him, I'm going to end up using $1 and I don't have that. He really only hangs out in like the, oh, thank God. What are we doing? Yes, I met Nora. Oh, is this? Oh, okay. We have to be friends with her and we have to do something at the auction. Being friends with Nora shouldn't be that difficult. The auction is going to be annoying because we have no money. I think we just have to attend it though. I don't think we have to actually buy anything. In the herbs, you do have to buy something for some stupid plot point, but like I'm pretty sure that we can just go and we don't have to bid. We'll try it. Right now I would like to find Nora, but she's nowhere around here. I should probably start working on my popularity though. Let's talk to Claire. We befriended Claire, so that's good. I really would like to find Nora sooner rather than later. Hopefully she's in here. She hangs out here. She's not here. Can I sit? I like the music in here. I don't know what to do. I mean, I could just go around and talk to people, but like really I need to find her. The two places that she typically hangs out are in the store and near the farm, but sometimes she's in here. However, she's not in here right now, but we are here. So let's get something to eat. Let's get a hot dog. And I guess like, let's wash our hands a couple of times to get our hygiene up or something. I really don't want to call her because like I said earlier with Dan, if I call her and she's somewhere I can't find her, I'm gonna be really upset. I don't really have anything to do. There's nothing for me to do other than find her and talk to her. I haven't really befriended you either, so let's try and do that. That didn't go well. See, at least like with the herbs, I feel like generally when you were looking for somebody, you were pretty much going to find them without having to, oh, thank God. Let's like come back when we've befriended her. Wait, I thought we had to get her to 30. We didn't get her to 30. Oh, relationship 10. Well, how are we starving? What happened? We weren't talking to her for that long. Oh, okay, whatever. Let's just hurry up, go to the auction, and then go home. I hope that if I know you're hungry. Shut up. I hope that if I just like attend and don't bid or like don't win anything, that it'll be fine. I think it will be. Let's just let somebody else win because I really don't care. Nora. Oh, thank God it completed. Let's get our motives up and then we'll talk to Dan. And then I think that we're gonna be done with that mission line. It would be nice to unlock the rest of the area. I have to talk to you? What does he want? Oh my God, you were just outside. Come on, hurry up. What does he want? So we have to like move the bikers or the motorcycles. So do I just have to talk to Dan? I'm gonna go to bed. I don't know what's going on. I'm not gonna be able to find him. I don't know why he keeps moving from inside to outside in the span of 2 seconds. I think that's really weird. We'll figure this out in the morning. Okay, it's morning. First off, before we do anything, we have to do our daily chores as our uncle's nepotism lawnmower. I love that this is like a remix of buy mode music from The Sims 1. I think that is absolutely lovely. A lot of these soundtracks that they use in this game, I think are like remixes of Sims 1 tracks that they have like for buy mode and for other parts of the game. Particularly I think with buy mode, they do a lot of like remixes that they use here. And I really, really like it. I think that there's like a remix of a song that they use in this game and they use that in the herbs because that is the theme that you hear when you play Squeegee Clean, and it is a theme that you hear in this game, but it's like different, you know what I mean? Like they took it and they like mixed it to make it sound different for the herbs. I really would like to make more money than what I'm making right now. That would be great. I think that once we do the thing with the bikes that we'll be able to unlock Smoothie Slinger, and if we get that, then we'll hopefully be making like a little more money. Like we'll have the ability to do 2 jobs in one day instead of just the lawnmower. However, the thing that's gonna suck when we move eventually is we're gonna have to pay bills because right now we don't pay any bills. Yeah, I know you hate me, whatever. I have to tune up his bike. I'm pretty sure I know where the helmet is. I think it's like near the general store, or it's like in that field area that's fenced in across from the general store, which is still near the general store. Do I have to befriend him? I hope not. Is this when they give me a scooter? After I complete this, are they gonna give me the scooter? Because that would be really helpful. Where's the helmet? I thought it was over here. Is it not? Oh, there it is. Oh, good. Let's give it to him before she complains about being stinky because we mowed the lawn and we didn't shower after. He's still over here. Do I have to befriend him? I do. Oh my God. We have to get him to relationship 25. We're gonna come back when we do that.
A little while later.
You know what I hate about this game? So in the herbs, I mean, I guess it's like like better here. But in the herbs, there's a utilities thing in each of the houses or apartments that you live in where you can change the frequency of things that happen. So like, for example, you can change a burglar alarm. So you can set it so that like you have an alarm and there's like a 50% chance that burglars will come, or you can set it so like your alarm will always work or something. And like, if you do have a burglar, they'll always be caught. I think it's like the middle one. It's just that there's a 50% chance that you'll have a burglar. There is no alarm. And the fire alarms, it's kind of similar. So like for the fire alarm for the mid one, obviously the base one is like no burglar alarm, no fire alarm. But the mid one for the fire alarm is that like you have a fire alarm and it will automatically call the fire department and they will come and put out the fire. The more expensive one is you have a sprinkler system and it will get rid of the fires as they like develop. In The Sims Bustin' Out, you have to buy a burglar alarm at the store like we have here. I don't need this right now because we live in the barn and I also can't afford it. But if I could, I think that I would have bought it because like it would be helpful to have for later when we move out of the barn and into a place that we pay rent. Otherwise, I don't know when it's ever going to show up again. We'll just have to deal with that when we get there. I hate that though. I can afford an oven. However, we can still use the oven at the uncle's. We need to keep talking to him. As you can see, I had to take a break to refill her motives. And now we're back and hopefully we'll be able to finish this once and for all, unlock the smoothie game, and then unlock, I think like the whole rest of the map. You're all set. Hey, my helmet, my bike. Thanks, Diana. And here I haven't even finished drinking my smoothie. Oh, do we really think that like they're smoothies, guys? I'm pretty sure that they're not smoothies. So we unlocked Smoothie Slider, but I don't think that we can play it right now. I think it's too early. I think it has to be like 10 p.m. Could be wrong. Let's see. Yeah, it's 8 to 11. What time is it? She's tired. Let's take a nap on this couch in public. And then when it gets to 8 p.m., we can play this game. There, that's fine. So this game also requires more focus than Squeegee Clean, but I think less focus than mowing. I love how they all look like Dusty Hog, but with different bandanas. I am doing terribly at this. I remember doing much better when I was a kid. Yeah, we're not doing well. How did we get a promotion? Also, look at him. We don't even see him. We can't interact with him. He's the guy. Is he shirtless? He's the bar guy, like the person who works here. Does he not have a shirt on? Well, whatever. We're done. Did he give me a scooter yet? Thank God. So we have to do what now? I didn't read any of that. Paint the bike. But how many cans? The good thing about the scooter is that it's like the motorcycle in the herbs where like your fun just goes up instantly. But where is it? Does it show me on the map? In the herbs, it showed you where your motorcycle was on the map in relation to you. Did he not give it to me yet? Do I have to do this in order for him to give it to me? I didn't read. Can I even go to Virtue Chem? Are they open? Can I go there without passing out is the real question. Pretty sure also that like the Velocirooster hangs out in a parking lot around here. So that's not great. This is the hospital. I love that you can like see that there's an ambulance parked there. Max works there, obviously, our beloved Maximilian Moore. Daddy Big Bucks. In this game, he's not the villain. He's just like a guy. Let's just like sell everything while we're here. Great. Talk to Dusty, but like, will she let me without passing out? Can we just sleep here? I like the hospital better in the herbs because it's like an actual like emergency clinic or whatever. Like you can sleep there. There are the beds. There's the mini game that you play with Max, like for your job or whatever. That one literally is just like a hospital waiting room, which kind of sucks. But again, there are pros and cons like to this game versus the herbs. Are you kidding me? Is everybody asleep around here? Do I have to go to sleep? Do I have to wait until tomorrow? I mean, it is tomorrow. Like, don't get me wrong. It's after 4 o'clock in the morning in this game. That sucks. Whatever. Let's just get some sleep. Let's use the bathroom real quick before she pees herself, and then we'll mow the lawn. And then by that point, it'll be late enough in the day where we can find Dusty, get this over with, and get the scooter. We're actually pretty far along, too. Like, we only have to do that, and then whatever the end goal is for this mission line. I know I've been talking for like the last however long about stopping this Let's Play for now, as soon as we complete like a certain objective, but I think that once we complete this mission line, we're gonna be done for the day. We'll come back to it later. I think I might play this consistently, yeah, I know, the stupid flowers. And I am going to, of course, play the herbs, but I think I want to do a series of this first because like it does directly coincide with the beginning of the herbs. Like it's the whole point. Whereas like, spoiler alert, at the end of this game, you are in a rocket and you crash land on Earth. And that is the rocket that you see at the beginning of the herbs that's at like the top of King Tower when you first spawn in and have to do squeegee clean and all that. So like you essentially like came down from Sim Valley, landed in Minneapolis, and that's when the herb starts to take place. And then all of that kind of comes to a head later on in the herbs storyline because you do need to use that space on the roof to go do a special secret weird mission. It's like insanity over there. This game is insanity too. This game has like weird plots and weird secrets and weird revelations that your player makes throughout. I honestly think that I like the NPCs better in the herbs than I do in this one. Some of them just seem kind of like bland, and all of the dialogue and stuff is very like generic. I know I haven't really shown a lot of the dialogue because we've just sped through recording the interactions because like there's really not much to do there, but it's very, very generic versus like in the herbs, each NPC had like a specific thing that they would say like in response to something. And I think that that's just because the conversation mechanics were totally revamped versus like these, like you say something to somebody and their answer is like robotic generic. In my opinion, like it's not like they're as fleshed out characters, I guess is what I'm trying to say. We have a good amount of money too. The thing about this game, like I said earlier, is it is very hard to make money early on. Well, actually later in the game. Early on, I think it's pretty easy because like as of right now, we're at level 3 of the lawnmower game and that is level 3 of 5. Can you get out of the way? But later on, we're gonna need, I think, like a ton of money to advance the plot. So I'm trying to get as much as we can now. I think I have to talk to Dusty wherever he is. Is he in here? I mean, this place is open. He's not in here. Are we gonna run into another situation where I can't find him for 2 days like with Dan? Well, the good news is we've unlocked the whole map, I think. The bad news is I really would like my scooter to get around. I don't want to talk to you. I want to buy something. Go away. Can you move? Look at this. Look at this bed. This is the bed that Cassandra Goth had in her room in The Sims 1. Like literally the same exact bed. Same name and everything. I think it's so funny that we can buy a vending machine. Why would we want a vending machine? But look at this bed. I'm not buying it. I think if anything, I want to get the same bed that Uncle Hayseed has because it looks nicer and it looks more like grown up. Where I'm gonna have to call him, aren't I? At least now we unlocked the whole map. He's at the jail. He's in jail. Where is jail? Is it over here? Oh my god, I was right. Okay, so unfortunately we have to go all the way around. I'm like pointing at my screen like you guys can see my hand. We have to go all the way around this way to get here because of this stupid building. Cheatham and Howe's retail is so big and so tall that you can't get around it. Like I would show you, but I really want to complete this mission line right now. So let's see if we can talk to him in the jail. God, I hope so, because if not, I'm going to be really upset. Am I going the right way? This map, I'm going the right way. This map is so big. We do have Cheatham and Howe's now as an option. I haven't met you yet. Hester Prim. She, I think, runs the library as evidenced by the books in her background. I like the Glasstown Mall better than this, but this is really cool. Unfortunately, there's only like one retailer here, but they do sell like slightly more items. I wish that we had a table lamp in the herbs. Can I use this to like make something and sell it? Is that a thing? I don't think so. I think it's like it just gets your creativity up. In the herbs, I know that like if you buy an easel, for example, you can paint and sell your paintings and they make a good passive income. But also like in this game, I think that painting and this pottery wheel just gets your creativity up. I could be wrong. I don't want to buy it and then like have to just use it to get creativity up. But at the same point in time, we have the money and it's not that expensive. Like I was saying though, I wish we had table lamps in the herbs because we do have end tables, but nothing to put on them. Let's just buy the pottery wheel. I completely forgot what we were doing. I think we have to find Dusty. And I think that the jail is like right here. No, the jail is like right here. Knowing my luck, he's not in here anymore. He is. Hello? Can I please talk to you? you. I think it's so funny that there's like a can over by his bed, like he's been drinking. They're really expecting a lot of people here. We're not going to be able to talk to him until he's out. I am so off track here. Can I go in? This is the waterfront villa. Unlike the Urbs, we can't go into houses before we move in. In this game, you progress by moving up to different houses and you end up paying like a hell of a lot of money in bills at the end. In the Urbs, it doesn't really matter where you live because like each area kind of like coincides with a rep group. For example, there are like places that you could live in the Urbs where like you'll gain a rep point with the Streeties for living there. The penthouse in King Tower, when it's done, like you'll gain a rep point with the Richies by living there. The city apartment, you'll gain a rep point with the Nerdies, and the townhouse in Sim Quarter is when you'll gain a rep point with the Artsies. Is he gonna be at the bar now? Thank God. Can I have my damn scooter? I talked to you. Where's my scooter? Here's my scooter. The annoying thing is that unlike the Urbs, you can't just like change the color of it by walking up and pressing R like you can with the motorcycle. You have to actually repaint it. Is this when we move out? This is when we move out. I have to make friends. I have to pay him rent. What? Giuseppe is going to be moving our stuff. For those of you who don't know, Giuseppe is like the shadiest of shady figures in this game. What do I need to do? I need to talk to Giuseppe to move, gain the money that we need, and then move. Although I don't know because I'm pretty terrible at this game. I used to be really good at it. Surprisingly, we're actually making pretty decent money considering I suck at this. So that's good. I do need to unfortunately find Giuseppe though, which might be difficult. It would actually be great if I could just move out tonight, but I don't think that she's gonna let me because I have a feeling by the time we finish this, she's gonna be complaining about like motive decay. We have more than enough money for rent. Unfortunately, if we did find Giuseppe, she wouldn't be able to talk to him right now because she's pissed. And I don't blame her. She's not comfortable. She's tired. She has to pee. She needs to have fun and she misses her barn loft. I also should have probably taken the scooter. That would have helped us a little bit. Whatever. We're gonna sleep, maybe mow the lawn in the morning and then talk to Giuseppe and then we'll move. I know it doesn't matter if I make the bed or not, but I like how it looks when I make the bed. I don't want to leave it messy. I'm really gonna miss living here rent-free, even though I'm kind of over the sounds of roosters and chickens. I think after we move out, he puts the tractor in front of the barn so we can never get back in here. And that's gonna suck. But like, you know what? I think it's time that we go our own way. However, we're supposed to be here for the summer. I don't understand. The whole premise of this game is that we're staying with our uncle for the summer and he's kicking us out of his barn. I think it's so funny that this makes the same noise as the hoverboard that you get in the Urbs. I need to find Giuseppe. What am I doing? Let me go home and call him from Hayseeds because I am not spending money. I know I also said I want to mow the lawn. First, I want to find where he is. I hate that nobody is in alphabetical order in this game. I hate that so much. In the Urbs, they're all in alphabetical order. He's at the waterfront villa. That's not even where we're moving to. We're moving to the clock tower. Whatever. I'm gonna mow the lawn first and then call him again, and by then maybe he'll move. The other thing that sucks is, like I said, you don't have a choice in moving. Like, you have to move to advance the plot. So later on in the game, when you live in the villa and when you live in the mansion, you're far away from like all of the goals that you're gonna have to be doing. So that scooter really comes in handy. And I'm glad that we get it early on because like in the Urbs, you do get that hoverboard by doing a goal or whatever. Like, you have to do something for Berkeley Claude, but like you don't travel super fast on it versus the motorcycle you do. And you get the motorcycle kind of like mid-game versus like we're already in mission 2 and we have a decent mode of transportation that's not a hoverboard. The good news is I'll definitely be able to pay the bills at the clock tower with this income. And then I think once we get more jobs opened up, I'm going to do like I've been doing in the Urbs because I've been playing the Urbs for DS in my spare time, like off camera, and I'm going to just go around and play mini games like whenever I'm able to during the day so we can get up as much money as we can because we are going to need a lot of money to do certain tasks as we continue going on here. I know you stink and you're hungry and you're not having any fun. I've been thinking about the Urbs for DS because I really want to play it on this channel, but I've been playing the Urbs Herbs for Game Boy Advance. Like, I do have that video that I did of part 1. I am going to continue doing it, like I said earlier on in this. I really would like to showcase the DS game. I just haven't thought of how exactly I'm going to go about doing that, because there are differences between the DS and Game Boy Advance versions of it, and the DS game utilizes the touchscreen a lot, like to the point where you use it in a couple of the mini games. I forgot I have to call Giuseppe. What do you mean there's no answer? Okay, let's just hope that he's at the bar. He's not here. I'm gonna have to go all around town looking for this man, aren't I? Well, while we're here, let's see what they have at the general store. I haven't met you yet. You're another pretentious guy, aren't you? We could buy this nice couch. I forgot I had the pottery wheel. We actually can't buy this nice couch because we would then only have 4 simoleons left to our name. I really need to figure out what the deal is with that pottery wheel. I really should go home and call Giuseppe. As soon as we move, I'm saving and we're quitting and we're going to continue in the future. How would you guys like to see me play the Herbs on this channel? Because I really want to show the DS, but because we started the Game Boy Advance version, I really think that we should be focusing on that prior to doing the DS version, because the DS version also has like a whole other mission line. He's not answering his stupid phone. Where is he? I'm gonna lose my mind. I think that I might play the DS version on my own and then showcase the special DS mission or whatever, or I might just start over and do like another Let's Play series for the DS version after we do this and the Game Boy Advance version. I'm gonna lose it. Where is he? Typically sometime at night he is at his van that's outside Cheatham and House, but I think that it's too early for that. Where is he? While I'm here, let's save our game. What day are we on too? I want to know. Day 7. Okay, so that's not that bad. I'm at a loss. I mean, I could just go look for him, but this is a big map. I genuinely have no idea where he could be. Like, this is a bigger map than Minneapolis. Like, it's very much spread out. Oh, thank God. He's at the docks. How do I get there from here? The docks are here, so I have to go down to where Cheatham and House is, but like from the east. I also somehow have not met Maximilian Moore. I have not seen him in this game. This guy, I think, is the one that we have to fight, and he's gonna kill us. I want to move tonight, Giuseppe. Oh, he's here. Wait a minute. I was just talking about how we have not met Maximilian Moore. Look at him. Look at how different he looks compared to his counterpart in the Herbs. My next question, doesn't Giuseppe's van show up on the map when he's like here, or am I crazy? It does. The riddle machine. But like, is he on the other side? Hello? I hear the music, but like, where is he? Is he up here? Do I have to like go up the stairs? Oh, my other question is, if I move, does my scooter come with me? Am I gonna have to go all the way back? Look at this. This is like Red from Animal Crossing. He sells stuff at like stupid prices. Whatever, dude. We need to talk to you because you need to help us move. Congratulations. It took the liberty of crating up your stuff. Blah, 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 blah. I hate that we have an option to return the crate prior to like getting all of our stuff. Luckily, we got everything because we have very little to our name. So we're going to return it. And now we're going to place everything and then we're going to quit because we're at level 3. Weird. There's no like black for this. Why are there 2 greens? All right, here we are with our final product of the clock tower. We have our lowly kitchen with the fridge, the phone, the TV's over here. We actually have a space for a bathroom now. And I stuck the pottery wheel there. Up here is where we're going to be sleeping. Is this realistic? Is this nice? Do we like it? Probably not. I would hate to sleep right where the mechanism is for the clock tower, but whatever. Let's figure this out. Interesting. We didn't sculpt anything. We just gained a creativity skill. Whatever. Probably wasted my money on that, but you know what? It's not the end of the world. Now we'll have something to gain creativity skill from. I think that we're going to call it here. I think we did pretty well as it is. We're at the beginning of mission 3 out of 5. So we're gonna save. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It probably wasn't as entertaining as the Herbs. I hope that you enjoyed it anyway. I have really enjoyed playing this, just like I've had so much fun playing the Herbs off camera, like the DS version. I haven't touched my Game Boy save that we started on this channel. That is coming again soon. We are gonna do a part 2. Let me know down below too about the DS version of the Herbs, how you want to see that portrayed on this channel, because I'm genuinely thinking thinking that we like start over from the beginning later on, like down the road after we complete this and the herbs for Game Boy Advance. In hindsight, I probably should have started this prior to starting the herbs because like I said, like the herbs is a direct sequel to this, at least for the handheld ports. But whatever. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave any comments, feedback, and suggestions down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want to become a member, you can do that too. You will gain early access to all of my videos. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.